What's going on, my pretty pandas? It's your huggable hipster here, and welcome back to today's tea talk. And I think this is the first tea talk in the new place, if I'm not mistaken already. I could be mistaken. Go through my tea talks and let me know. Is this the first one that I've done here? I've lost track of some of the tea talks that I've done. This is the longest series that I've ever done on here, and we were at the 1-year anniversary a couple of weeks ago in June, so hey, that's awesome. I'm really excited about it. But one thing I gotta share with you guys before we get started in today's video, it'll be up in the screen here someplace. I saw a tweet. I tweeted it out as a picture. I was like, oh girl, I have to snapshot this. Ellie, whoever you are, if you're seeing this, okay. McDonald's effing pissed me off. What's so hard to tell the difference between plain and normal cheeseburger? Well, first of all, one flies and the other one is a delicious piece of meat that you put into your mouth, and that way it helps you digest food and keep yourself healthy. Just, something that you would consume with some cheese, onions, tomato, bacon, all that good stuff. The other one, you just sit, it's an aircraft, and you go from destination to destination. I mean, do people tweet like this? Really? When you dropped on your head as an infant with your mother and not loving of you, that she was like, oh, this kid's gonna be great. Older, yeah, this is gonna be wonderful. Plain. You're making me have a headache over here. But let's get into the video. Enough about me ranting about people's stupidity. And before I go into any other game, I want to be able to let you guys know that Something in the Dark is now available for purchase. It is here, it's breathing, it's live. I think you guys might enjoy it. If you guys have not played the demo already, please be sure to check it out. It's a wonderful game. I'm not just saying that because I helped create it. I'm saying that because I truly believe that it's a wonderful game. You guys are going to enjoy it heavily, and it is $5 on itch.io. If you can support it, the link will be down below. And also, if you guys want to check it out, we have an IMDb. I will also link that down in the description below. I can't believe that we actually have an IMDb. That's actually pretty cool to see not only my name on there, but Cody's name, just everybody's names on there. It's unfathomable to me. So yeah, if you guys are wondering, do dreams come true? They do. They really, honestly, they do. Enough about me ranting about how awesome Something in the Dark is. Let's get on to some of the other games that are coming out in 2017, which I have saved on my laptop right here. What I normally do is, if I'm struggling to find a game that I have to review or I can review for you guys, it will be something most likely that will pop up on Facebook from Unilad Gaming, and it's a page that I follow on there. You guys can check them out. I'll leave a link to them. Not sponsored at all, I just really like their page. And the first game that we're going to talk about is a game that they're saying is supposed to be a really good game this year. It's a game called Miscreated. It's a open world post-apocalyptic sandbox game, and you have to fight for your survival. You have to fight different demons and apocalyptic creatures, and the game is set in 2089 after a nuclear war happened. Everybody's fighting for their lives. You're trying to find a way for survival, and I really think like the combat in this game could be really cool. I've only ever seen the trailer, so I can't wait to see how they do with this game, how the production goes, and if there are any more trailers to come, because this game, it has a lot of potential. So if you guys want to check out the trailer, I'll also leave a link to that down below, like I do with everything. Now the next game that I'm going to talk about, they say could be the scariest game ever made. I highly doubt that, considering the fact that Outlast 1 was one of the scariest games ever made, but we'll see if they can live up to it. This game is called Agony by Mad Mind Studios, and it's one game that I saw the graphics and I was instantly gravitated towards it, because the way that they did the creatures, the way that they did the demons of the underworld, it was really cool. It's a game where you have to basically escape hell. It's a game where you're beginning your journey as a tormented soul and you have to escape. Your goal is to literally escape hell, which I think is really, really cool. And it's a really cool concept too, because it reminds me of Dante's Inferno, the 9 layers of hell. I think that's where they're taking some of their inspiration from. Not sure, but it's supposed to be a really good game. Now, another really cool thing about this game is that the player will have the ability to control people and even possess simple-minded demons. So if you guys like want to gain an advantage in the game and you have to do something in order to get across to like a certain place, you can literally possess a demon and you could get to that place like, incognito or something like that. And it's supposed to be a really cool feature. And you're probably asking, what is the goal of this game? The goal of this game like I said, not only to escape, but to bring back your soul's memories, to bring back the humanity of who you once were, which I think is really cool, really philosophical. Existentialists will love this game so much, and I just think it's a really cool topic to delve into, because you don't see too many hell games like this that really have a lot of thought into them. And I think it's really cool that this gaming company is deciding to do a game like this. So kudos to you guys. I can't wait to play the game. Can't wait to not sleep at night because of this game. And I know I talked about this game before, maybe I have, but I know that one of my favorite YouTubers played it, Daz Games. It's called Home Sweet Home, and he played the demo version, which is for PC. You guys can download it on their Facebook page, which I'll put down below. Again, not sponsored. I feel like I always have to say I'm not sponsored because people get the vibe that, are you sponsored by different companies? I'm like, I wish. But the developers, they don't, English is not their first language, so I had to translate, I had like the translate key down below to everything of what they were saying. So this game is supposed to be released on 9/2017. I'm really excited about it. It's supposed to be a very immersive horror game, and from what I saw on Daz Games playthrough, it's scary. It's sincerely scary. You have to escape from these spirits. It's a typical horror house game, but it has really good graphics. I mean, look at that face. Look at that face. You can't say no to that face. It's so adorable. Look at all that blood. And this is the last game we're going to talk about for today, and then I have something really cool to tell you guys after the video. But this next game I'm talking about is supposed to be one of the successors, or spiritual successor, to PT horror game. It was supposed to be like the Silent Hill game that was supposed to come out. Still irritated that I didn't get to play it. But this game is called Visage, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. In this house, a lot of murders have taken place, and you have to find out what the murders are about. You have to explain everything that's been going on while trying to survive. And I can't wait to see what kind of spirits are going to do, because I'm really tired of there being the cliche jump scares, the cliche, oh, you have to read all the notes. While the notes are important, the notes are crucial to any binding of a horror game, there can't be as much of them, or at least do a more creative approach to the notes, like a tape recording, or, you know, a dead body that you have to go to in each game, which is your note or your save point. I have to take that up with Cody because that could be a really cool idea. Anyway, but I really hope this game lives up to the expectation that was PT, because PT was a very unique horror experience. I saw Dan and Phil play it, I saw Daz Games play it, I saw Markiplier play it. It's an absolutely wonderful game. It made me literally, like, terrified. I gotta stop saying literally. But it's really, really good, and I feel like this has some shoes to fill. Don't know why I'm bobbing my head. So congratulations and good luck to Sad Square Studios for making this game, Visage. I really hope it does well. I really can't wait to play it and see the response that it gets. And the very last thing that I want to talk about in this video is that there will be a series that I am doing on this channel starting next Friday called How to Make or Build a Gaming Channel out of nothing. I know there are a lot of videos on this already, but I feel like I know what I'm talking about when it comes to gaming, so I feel like I can give you guys a lot of tips and tricks and ways in order to do this. Granted, I only have 1,200 people on the channel, but I feel like some of the stuff that I know about gaming might be, you know, important to someone who is just starting out. Normally I charge for this information, but I feel like, why not just give it to you guys? Because honestly, the information that others know is valuable, and I'm not trying to be cocky by saying that. I'm just trying to say that if you guys want to start a YouTube channel, if you guys want to be able to understand how to better do this and do it with conviction and passion behind you, then watch my videos. The first one will be out on Friday of next week, so I can't wait for you guys to see that. I can't wait for you guys to come with me on this journey, because ultimately this is about you guys. This is about me offering up my expertise and advice on how to create a gaming channel. Whether you're just starting, whether you have 12,000, 5 bajillion subscribers, and you still just want to create better content, then watch the videos I provide. It'll give you some insight, at least, on how I do things and make it proficient. Because at the end of the day, this is a job for me. It's not just something I love doing. I have a passion for it. It's a job, and it's something that I've wanted to do my entire life. So with that being said, I feel like, you guys are getting it from more of a everyday Joe kind of thing who's just starting from the ground up instead of someone who's already been in the business, who's going to tell you certain key things because they don't want to spoil everything. They want to keep it for like, I don't know, keep it as a way to make money or something like that. And I always hated programs that were like, oh, I'm going to tell you only this much and then you have to pay for the rest. It's like, no bitch, give me everything. That's why I came to you. You said it was free. Don't lie. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you guys the information you need. I'm going to give you what you need to know on how to develop a gaming channel. That way you guys can understand better and be better prepared, because I came into this knowing absolutely nothing, and this was just a year ago. And all the knowledge that I gained a year ago was by research and by doing my due diligence and just working hard. It's going to take a lot of hard work to make a gaming channel. But if you guys like my face and what I do, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell down below, because I make videos every damn day. Stay casually nerdy, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Peace.